All are doing well. Welcome back to my channel Code Fusion Hub. It's fantastic to see you back for this journey through solving our lead code questions with the MySQL challenges. Today we are going to dive into another essential concept that will further enhance our SQL skills. Make sure you have subscribed to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our daily videos. We have got a lot of content lined up and I can't wait to continue this. So make sure you have it. If you haven't watched any of the previous videos, I'll share the link in the description. You can watch through that also. And make sure you're consistent throughout the whole series so that you don't miss any of the problem and any of the essential concepts to build the foundation of your MySQL skills. So let's not waste any more time and let's start in the video. So our today's question would be 197. We are going to solve this problem today for our video, that is nothing but the rising temperature. Okay, so first of all, let's have a look at what does the problem says over here. Okay, it's taking a bit time to load, maybe due to the internet connection over here. So yes, here is our problem for rising temperature. So first of all, we'll have a look and just go through what the problem is and what we have to achieve through this problem. Okay. So first of all, here we have a table which is named as weather. Okay, which has specific columns, that is ID, record date, and temperature, which have data type int for the ID, date as for the record date, and temperature as an int only. Okay, so ID here is the column which has unique values. Okay, so we cannot have duplicates over here skew because we have unique values in this column, and there are no different rows with the same record date. This table contains information about the temperature on a certain date. Okay, for particular dates the temperature has been recorded over here in this table. So what we have to do is we have to find a solution to find all the dates ID with higher temperature compared to its previous date, that is yesterday. Okay, so our today's date and yesterday's date is being compared, and we'll check which one has the higher temperature, today's date or yesterday's. So, and we have to return the result in any order, that's not specific over here. And we can see the result over here. We have the input where we have a weather table with ID 1234 which has unique values. We have a record date as the date over here and particular temperature on each and every day. Okay, so we have multiple dates, that is 1, 2, 3, and 4, and all the temperatures are different over here. Now we have to compare all the previous ones and check that which one has the higher temperature. So here our values are 2 and 4 in the ID table. Okay, that is this and this. So we'll just go through the explanation. How did we get that? Okay, talking about the second date, which is as ID 2. Okay, the temperature was higher than the previous day. Okay, as we can see, 25 is greater than 10. Okay, so our day 2 temperature is greater than our day 1. Now talking about 3 and 4, we can see the temperature of fourth date is higher than the third one. Okay, so we have 20 and 30 over here. So 20 is less than 30, so our temperature was higher at this fourth date, that is nothing but the ID 4. Okay, so here we have to achieve this. So first of all, try and think that what approach should be done for this query to achieve this result. Okay, we just have to return one particular column with a specific ID over here whose temperature is greater than the previous one. It's difficult to guess for you, maybe because you haven't solved such type of question before, but I request that you try and comment down your answer which you think that that approach would be okay for this problem to achieve the particular solution. Okay, so pause the video and try to answer it, and write down in the comment section and then check that what approach you need to be doing for this particular query. So here, let me just tell you that we are going to use join. Okay. Now, why this? Because we are having one table and we have to compare the value of this with the another date, right? That is the previous day. So we have to add a day or subtract a day. And for that, we can't do in one table only. We have to create an instance of that. So by creating an instance, we are creating this table's another copy, that is nothing but doing the self join. Okay. We are joining weather table with the weather itself over here. So let me just go through this and write the query for the same. Okay, so first of all, what are we going to do over here is we are going to select the weather ID over here. Okay, so we will take the instance 1 as W1 and instance 2 as W2 over here. Okay, so for talking about a first instance, we'll go and take the ID over here and we'll rename as ID. And we want a specific column ID for this because we are taking instances, so we are just going to mention it over here. And now, what are we going to do is we are going to select this from a particular table that is named as weather, but we are going to use the instance weather one. Okay, so assume there is a weather table. This is W1. Assume there is another weather table whose instance name is W2. Okay, so we are going to join both of them. So we are going to join this weather W1 with weather W2 instance over here. Okay. Now, on what basis we are going to join them? We are going to join them on the basis of the date. Okay. So we are going to take the record date of this column. Okay, what we have over here, existing one, correct? Now what we'll do is I want to compare it with the next day's data. Okay, so I will just add an interval over here, okay, to add one more day over here. So how do we do that? There is a inbuilt function that is named as date add over here. Okay. Now, what does this date add do? This is a function itself which takes two arguments, the date or the date time value to which you want to add time and the interval by which you want to add time. Okay. So, what is he going to do over here is going to take the date time value. Okay. So, where are we going to get the date time value is nothing but our W2 record date. Okay. And what are we going to do over here? We are going to add how much days we want to add over here. So we are going to take a interval of 1 day. Okay. So we are going to take this date as it is. Okay. That is this. And we are going to take an interval of this. Okay. That is the next day. And then we will just compare the next day with this previous day now. Okay. So now we have made a join over here where we have the temperature of W1 instance, okay, greater than W2 instance. Okay, so we are going to compare that our temperature is greater than our previous day or not. Okay, so we are going to take this W1 as our previous date over here as we are adding our days in the W2 instance. Okay, so we'll compare this W2 and W1 and check the temperature for the same over here. Okay, so here as we can see, we have compared the temperature of the both date. This is the previous one and this is the second instance where we have added one interval over here. Now we are just going to compare and let's run our code and check whether we are getting the same output over here or not. And yes, our test case has been accepted and we got the value of this as 2 and 4. Okay, so we got this over here and now we'll just submit our code to check and evaluate all the hidden test cases possible for this condition so that any of the test cases not being failed by the query which we have provided for the same. Okay, so our test case also has been accepted over here for this particular description of rising temperature where we have solved the query of finding the previous date's temperature greater than or not with the current day temperature. Okay, so we have learned a new thing, that is nothing but a date add function also over here, where it takes two arguments. One is the value into which we are going to store the date, and another one is the interval that we want to give for how many days that we want to add over here. Okay. So I hope so you have understood the whole query. If you have any doubt, you can let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you're consistent throughout the series, and make sure you are solving the problem on your own. And first of all, look into the video if you're not able to solve, and then try to solve it again on your own without looking into the video. And that would enhance your problem solving skills altogether. So, if you have any doubt, you can let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you have subscribed to my channel. Hit the like button if you like the video. And I'll see you guys in the next lecture with another problem solving skill. Till then, take care. Bye bye.